Yo, what's good, y'all? Another update for the day, another daily trading review. Um, let's get straight to it. Okay, so today was another trading day. In the 4 hour time frame, we were okay. Well, it was already gone by, so I can't look. But okay, so here we were. So this was the 8 o'clock candle. Okay, as you can see, overnight we went down. We created a higher high, and then we were retracing. But we were doing like a very deep retracement, okay? And that was something I was aware of, and I was like wondering, like, okay, are we bearish today or are we bullish? Because I couldn't tell because it was a really deep retracement, and it could have showed to me that was signs of maybe like a reversal or something like that. But at the same time, though, we could still be bearish. So I was kind of on the fence of like, what are we? Okay. So I went down to 15-minute time frame, and at the this is the 9:30 opening, this candle right here, okay. And this is the new day opening gap. This is the also new week opening gap layered on top of each other. And also there's this 15-minute busy. So I was seeing this as like a humongous area of resistance. Okay, so I want to see how price would react to this. There's also sell side down here, and yeah. So let's go down to the 1 minute. So on the 1 minute, at the 9:30 opening, which was right here, this candle right here, price dropped down, took the sell side, and then started doing a lot of back and forth here at the 15-minute busy. And the reason why I didn't go bearish here or I didn't short like anywhere over here is because the 15-minute busy, sometimes price, overshoots it a little bit and then does its like rebound or retracement or reversal, whatever it is, okay? So even though price was, chopping down here, was going kind of below outside the 15-minute busy, I was like, you know what, I'm going to hold my hand because it could reverse, okay? And also because, price just took out the sell side. We are still structurally like almost in a sense in the bullish, but we could be reversing. So I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on. So I'm not going to be too fast to just like chuck my hand out there, okay? And so I waited, and then I saw this humongous bullish candle right here. And that to me was something that I was like, I was like, interesting, okay. We might be possibly bullish now, you know what I'm saying? And oh my god, my bad. Apologies. And then I saw this big candle right here. So after I watched this, these are 5 minute candles. Once I finally saw that price, created a higher high above this, after taking sell side and after reaching an area of high resistance like a 15-minute busy, new day opening gap, new week opening gap, I was like, okay, I'm pretty sure we are bullish now. So I went on the 1 minute, okay, and I was trying to get into a long right over here. Oh shoot, my bad. Let me get this out. Like a long right over here at the bottom or the top of this new day opening gap, but I just wasn't able to get it on time. And then finally, when I was able to, calculate my risk and, where I wanted to enter like, I think like around here. Yeah, there it is. And my stop loss was like down here. Or I think my entry was like here. This constant encouragement. But around either the top of the new day opening gap or the constant encouragement of this old new day opening gap, I entered. And when I entered, man, I was in this for only like, I tell you, like 10 seconds before I just got Hadouken, bro. You see the drop right here? Bro, this thing dropped hella. And I was like, damn. I wasn't expecting it. And I was like, kind of like taken off guard. And I was like, okay. I just like, I just lost this trade with 3 contracts in. That kind of sucks. But it is what it is. Then I was observing, and then price went down, did this retracement, and then it went back up. And this bullish engulfing candle that went above the new day opening gap, that was like, I was like, yo, okay, so we are still bullish though. But should I really get in on like this fair value gap, or should I really get in on like the what's called the top of this new day opening gap when there's no order block or anywhere for me to put it at? Because that's just not usually how I trade. And I was like, damn, what do I do? Like, I just lost a trade. I think we're bullish. I'm pretty sure we're bullish, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm blah, blah, blah. Like all this was going on my head, and eventually I was like, you know what? I'm not comfortable with this trade. I just lost a trade, and I'm not really that sure about what's gonna happen. Even though I do think highly that it's gonna be bullish, I just basically didn't do a trade out of fear. And whoopty scoop, bro. Whoopity scoop. Look at that, bro. Just literally Hadoukened up. Went to all the key points of liquidity, this high, and then also the higher time frame high over here, which was the 4 hour buy side. Just got, swept in like I don't even know, like just like couple minutes. So it was pretty incredible seeing that just like rip up. And at this, when I was watching it rip up, I low-key was getting pressed, bro. I was like, full, I should have been in that. This could have been me. Like stuff like that. But I was like, you know what, bro? Like, let's calm the horses down. Let's just chill. You know what I'm saying? Let's just calm down. Let's just recenter. Let's keep on trading. Let's keep on watching. You know, because a real trader, we don't give up that easily. You know, we got perseverance under us. All right. So I was like, all right, let's just look, okay. And I was trying to find a place to enter in. Again, another long, and I wasn't able to find it until around here. This humongous fair value gap. I was like, okay, I think we can definitely go in here. But again, I didn't go in because the order block was way down here and it just wasn't comfortable. So I was like, all right, let's just continue watching until I see something more comfortable. And then I see this leg up, all right? And I'm like, okay. Usually when price is like after a humongous run up, it's going to now start doing its like, you know, back and what's called create a higher high, retrace, higher high, retrace, higher high, retrace, higher high, like stuff like that. Instead of just like, you know, going straight up like that and not even retracing. So I knew that now we're going to have like, you know, this upward movement, but we're going to have more retracements. We're going to, you know, have more normal like price action that we're used to seeing. And so I saw this leg up and I was really tempted to enter right here at this fair value gap. But for some reason, my gut was telling me that no, I don't want to, you know, be impatient and just force this fair value gap right here. I have a feeling that price is going to retrace down lower, and likely I think I should enter at this, you know, this 5-minute order or just this order block right here, okay? And so that's what I did. I was waiting for this order right here. Like ever since this drop, I was waiting, okay? I was waiting, and as you can see, you know, price dropped down, didn't get me in, went back up, went back down to try to take out the low right here, didn't do that, created equal lows, tried to go higher, failed, and then went lower to take out the liquidity to the 1-minute fair value gap. And actually, as you can see, it went exactly to the order block right here. This is actually the real order block. This run right here, it went down here. Once it touched it, it respected it, and then immediately it went back up. But I'm not gonna lie though, when I saw this leg down, I was like, fuck, I'm done. I'm cooked. Cause bro, if you guys could see what that 5-minute look at that 5-minute candle, look like that. A big down candle, okay? And there's no order block over here or anything. It's just like white. It's just up candles. So I was stressing a little bit. I was getting a little bit mad. I was like, yo, the trade is cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I do? Like, when do I get out? You know, type of thing. But I kept on just watching. I was like, you know what? Let's just keep on watching. Let's keep on watching. Let's just see, you know. And if I see another clear indication that, you know, price is going to go down, then, we're out, you know what I'm saying? I went in and finally got ticked in here with my around the $100 tick stop loss, which is 3 contracts for me. And then I slowly watched it go up and create this higher high. And when I saw that, I was so relieved, bro. You don't understand, bro. I was so happy that I just trusted my gut and I trusted 5-minute price action and that I knew that price was not just going to out of nowhere break and just collapse to the downside because we are on the higher time frame bullish. And so I saw this and it just chopped. It just slowly chopped. Like you could tell the strength of the buy side was dying out. And I was to be expected because, you know, we had already climbed up so much. And the place where I was expecting like a reversal was this old new week opening gap right here, okay? So that's why I put my ultimate target up there at the old new week opening gap. And, you know, price went up, went down, went up, went down. And during this time when it was just chopping like this, I low-key was kind of nervous too. I was like, fuck, I might not reach my target, you know what I'm saying? I might do this, I might not get any profit or like make my losses or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I was low-key kind of trailing my stop loss kind of aggressively. But in the end, I just like, you know, dropped my stop loss back over here to like the bottom of this like, you know, bearish candles for the previous leg, and I just kept it there as I watched price just continuously go up and up and up. And then finally, boom, eventually price, you know, granted me my ultimate take profit. Over here, I think I took out all my targets or all my contracts. I have 3 contracts. I was gonna take out two here once it touches the new week opening gap or the old new week opening gap, and then keep one at the constant encouragement. But as I was watching, like, price and how it was like moving to gauge its strength, like how much strength the bullish movement had, I kind of felt like it was dying off, and that I don't really think that price could really go up and reach that new day opening or new week opening gap constant encouragement. So I think like almost 5 minutes before I went up and hit my target, I took out, or I moved all of my targets or my contracts to the bottom of the new open gap. And as you can see, price, is still failing to reach the consequent encouragement with the new open gap. But yeah, with this trade, I regained back my losses that I had over here, and I even got to make some more profit, a little bit of profit. I'm not sure really how much. Yeah, I think I made like a decent amount, nothing crazy. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself today. I've been trying to really think about trading with my new risk management system, and so that's something that's been really new. But yeah, today I'm proud because I took a loss. I kind of had to digest it, like accept that it's okay, it's part of the game, and then continue to persevere on. And I went in this trade that really played with my emotions because I was kind of like on edge at multiple times, and I didn't really know like if exactly it was gonna go up, but I just trusted my gut, my analysis, and my experience, and I was rewarded today. So I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I want to keep on going. I've been doing pretty well these past 2 weeks, and I want to keep on going with that flow. And yeah, that is today's trading day. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for listening to me. If you guys enjoy this, please hit the subscribe. Please like the video. Get my name out there. I would appreciate that. But yeah, that's about it for the day. I'll see you tomorrow.